Sup everybody, it's your boy Corey, KGQ Saint, Veteran Reaction video. This video will definitely is like a IGN news report. This is Zack Snyder Teases potential DCU Justice League Darkseid announcement. Either way, well, this is the IGN, what they call the fist, but I'm just being curious about this. So everybody know the whole reboot was going on, James Gunn, taking over, DC and everything. Everything's getting rebooted, so I just believe the Snyderverse is just finished. In a way, I was afraid of when it was because Snyderverse was great, especially the Snyderverse Justice League. That was the true Justice League movie, not the one that originally came out of theaters. That one, all the changes and stuff. I wasn't too fan. I didn't like it. I really wasn't. I didn't like it when it first came out. But Justice League, the Snyderverse, that was great. That was the real Justice League movie, especially with the open beginning, such as when they explained the invasion of Earth and showing Steppenwolf. That didn't make no sense to me to show how they struggling against Steppenwolves like that, especially with Zeus and them there. With Darkseid and the Snyderverse version, yeah, that make a lot more sense. That was a lot better. That was the real Justice League movie. That definitely helped them out. It was kind of long though, but it was worth it. Definitely long. Definitely, I had to pause each every time to get up from my couch while watching. But yeah, the Snyderverse Justice League was great. Anyway, let's go and dive on into it. You already know special question. I'll comment below. Let me know what you're at to. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Akeem Lawanson, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, Zack Snyder dropped a rather cryptic tweet pertaining to Darkseid, and we'll break down exactly what it means. Now, we also got our first look at Dark Flash in the upcoming
I like that shirt.
movie, and new details about the upcoming Silent
Hill
movie. Let's drop it.
Is that kid Goku from GT? But he got the power pole. I think it's supposed to be like Kid Goku.
Now, what is Zack Snyder planning? Now, that's the question a lot of DC fans are asking after the Justice League director tweeted out this video with the hashtag full circle. Now, take a quick look, and let's come back and talk about it.
That's what a lot of people like in that Snyderverse. They showed Darkseid and also Martian Manhunter.
April 28th, 29th, and 30th. Save the date.
So the dominant voice is likely Darkseid, who will possibly be delivering some sort of message regarding the Snyderverse and future plans in the DCU. Now, James Gunn and Peter Safran already revealed their plans for Chapter 1 of the DCU, which made no mention of Darkseid. Now, while we can only speculate at this moment what the 3-day reveal will be,
getting with the whole Justice League and everything.
Film-related.
No. I mean, the Suicide Squad.
Lee mentioned at San Diego Comic-Con in 2022 that the Snyder Cut is likely the last entry in Snyder's film franchise. But that was before Gunn and Safran stepped in, so who knows what type of deals were brokered since then. Now, with the recent shakeups at DC Studios by both Gunn and Safran, such as
I'm just curious how they gonna do like a younger Superman. I just don't hope they don't make it like the Suicide Squad movies or Guardians of the Galaxy. I hope they don't.
And by the director to wrap up his DCEU story regarding the villain, or maybe an animated movie. Now, this could be what
everything a little better. The effects a little better as well too.
Now, as many of you know, Darkseid was the main villain in 2021 Snyder Cut of Justice League, one of the new gods that's the sole ruler of Apocalypse. And with this cryptic tweet from Zack Snyder, maybe we'll see what he
like I said, this was the real Justice League movie.
Now, you may remember back in 2021, Zack Snyder had an interview with Vanity Fair where he discussed in detail what his Snyderverse was meant to be. Now, Snyder's take on the Justice League was originally planned as a 5-part arc, and the Snyder Cut of Justice League was only the 3rd part of the overarching story. Now, speaking with Vanity Fair, he said, quote, "There were 2 more episodes of the Justice League to be shot." And when talking about his intentions of including his intended story in a book, Snyder went on to say how he enlisted legendary comic book artist Jim Lee.
Quote, we're going to give much screen time for her, Amber Heard, in this Aquaman movie. I forgot which day it comes out.
All the way to the new Batman after Batman dies. Now, in that very interview, that last line could be perceived as a bit of a spoiler. Apparently, in his vision of the Justice League trilogy, Ben Affleck's Batman dies. Now, he also went on to further details about those nightmares Bruce was having about the future, which would have been made a reality further on if he'd been able to continue his Justice League story. So I think we might have some sort of an idea as to what the announcement might be come April 28th through the 30th. Like maybe that collaboration with artist Jim Lee will see the light of day, wrapping up the final 2 chapters Zack Snyder
I don't know what's
had
going on
planned
with that
for
dude
his
Ezra
version of the
Miller.
Justice League.
Resting
That's
back and forth, and I think word is they plan on keeping him, but I hope that ain't true. That'd just be ridiculous.
And special effects. Now, why it'll take 3 days for this transmission is beyond me. But whatever they have planned, it'll surely satisfy, possibly surprise fans of the Snyderverse. Another surprise for DC fans is the reveal of Dark Flash in the upcoming Flash movie. Now we get this by way of McFarlane Toys, which released images of official merch for the DC movie. This is also the first announcement of the Dark Flash appearing in the Flash film. Now, for those unfamiliar, Dark Flash is an alternate timeline version of the Flash formed after not being able to save Linda Park from being killed by Cobra. Because of it, the Dark Flash became brutal in the way he dealt with bad guys. And upon crossing paths with the main timeline's Wally West and Linda Park, he travels to their timeline and assumes the role of Wally West as the Flash. So it's likely we might see something similar play out regarding the upcoming film coming in June. And finally, we got some updates on the Silent Hill movie. Return to Silent Hill will star actors Jeremy Irving and Hannah Emily Anderson as James Sunderland and Mary Sunderland, respectively, as a retelling.
I forgot, did I watch the Silent Hill movie? It's been a minute.
The film describes it as, quote, Return to Silent Hill is a mythological love story about someone so deeply in love they're willing to go to hell to save someone. Whew, can't wait to see who they cast as Pyramid Head and how closely they stick to the game. And that was your fix of entertainment.
That's always the the issue in case they do like a live action version of a movie of a video game. Can they stay close with the game? Make it relate, make it pretty much similar, but you change it a little bit, but not too much. Like how The Last of Us are doing, which is they're doing a phenomenal job, especially with this season. Yeah, they did great. Yeah, so like I said, taking those Resident Evil, because this one missed Resident Evil film series up a lot. Some of the live action. So, yeah. Okay, that was a pretty cool video. So I love the news report, what they're showing, what they're talking about. Anyway, I'm just curious what your perspective on this, especially with these release dates. April the 28th, I think 30. I might go back and rewatch this, but anyway, I hope they keep the Snyderverse still going. I'm gonna definitely chat with one of my homeboys tomorrow. Basically, he's a huge fan of the Snyderverse of DC, not the other stuff. But anyway, let me know what you think of the video. Make sure you give a boy a like, comment, and subscribe. And fantastic day. Peace. I feel like doing that slow. Have a good day, y'all.